Alright boys, welcome back to a brand new WORL video. This is round 8, around Singapore. Probably one of my, if not my favorite track, because I'm really fast on it. That's really simple. If I'm fast on the track, I like the track. On pole position now, with Ended behind us, and Power nowhere to be seen. I believe he disqualified himself in qualifying. As now we look at the standings, we are 20 points behind him. So if the standings stay like that, we would be about 3 points behind him if we win this race, and he just stays where he is right now and the starting position. Now that's not going to happen, of course, which means that we're going to have to work for the victory. As on the constructor side of things, things aren't looking too good as well. We are only 4 points. We are 4 points behind Ferrari. Which at one point we were like 30 points ahead, but then hasn't raced in quite a while. He is here now, and I believe he's faster than XL. So yeah, we should be good in the constructors as well for this race. As we're now approaching our grid spot, first position, my favorite place. Let's see if we're gonna get a good grid stop. 50 centimeters, that's not too bad. We're still quite away in front of Powered. As we now wait for the lights to go on. Please, Black Silicon, have better connection. It's gonna be 3, 4, 5 red lights, and it's lights out, and away we go. Quite a poor reaction start there. My clutch didn't go off, as Ended gets to jump on us, which means that we're now in P2. Powered's still way back behind. We're gonna try and look to overtake Ended there, as I do think that I'm faster than him. Onto this oncoming straight, we're gonna try and have a better exit, activate ERS, Clever behind on in P3, but they're all on the hards, which means that we are gonna be faster. Both McLarens. We're gonna try and have a 1-2 here for the first stint. Try and extend the gap, maybe keep Ended in our DRS to help him out. XL now moves up into P3, but that's very good, a very good start. We already have quite a buffer to the guys behind. As now at the end of the lap, we are already 2 seconds ahead. So that's really good, and yeah, you can just see I'm already a full second, maybe a bit more ahead of Ended, as we set the fastest lap of the race at the beginning of lap 3. So that just confirms that my pace is better than his, as DRS just gets activated. And if you look at the minimap bottom left, you can just see that Powered is in the train for like P6, P7. As I'm now going to speed up just a bit to see just how fast I am. I am speed. 2 seconds the gap to Ended on lap 4. Gap just constantly increasing. Powered already up to P4, but he is 12 seconds behind us, or 11 seconds. It's going to be 12 in a minute. Yeah, 12 seconds right there. We're just consistently gaining about a second a lap on Powered. As he gets up into P3. Ended, we have dropped him as well, and he is just beginning to fall into the grasp of Powered. But they are about 14 seconds behind us, so we're not too worried about that. This is just turning into an absolute domination of a race, as Ended gets a 3-second penalty. He is now fighting with Powered. As on lap 13, yeah, we're just dominating this race. Singapore, one of my favorite tracks, but you can see here on lap 13, rain is beginning to fall down, so that means we're gonna have to pit. I'm not too worried because I still think I'm faster than them on the inters, but that does mean that these are tricky conditions for people to navigate. And while I trust myself to stay out of the barriers, I don't trust the whole grid. You can see on the minimap bottom left, or people already pitting for inters. As I'm just changing my tires, pitting this lap, as I think it's the right moment. You can just see the understeer I have, and how careful I am on the throttle to not get oversteer. Now, in terms of setup, I do think that it's... safety car. Well, there goes my hopes and dreams of winning this race comfortably. Safety car, which means that I was going to say my setup is maximum downforce, so I shouldn't have nothing to worry about in the rain, as it is Singapore. But yeah, safety car, that just ruins my whole race, doesn't it? I mean, it doesn't ruin it, but it just completes 17 seconds. The gap to end it is gonna come down to absolutely nothing, 0, as we pit now for Inters. As now on lap 16, safety car is gonna come in. Yeah. So Inters, yeah, it's definitely wet now. I don't think anybody has gambled for the full wets though for now. So we're gonna have to look out for that. But yeah, my strategy now for the restart is to accelerate just after the corner so that I have a straight line to accelerate in and they don't. So that's gonna give me an advantage as yeah, we do that now, but yeah, I'm quite scared because I haven't raced full pace in this race in the wets for now. So I'm not confident on the throttle yet. So yeah, the gap isn't. I'm not hoping to pull a gap right now. I'm just hoping to stay on track, build up my confidence, and then pull a gap. As we hit the wall there, you can see how much understeer I have. As let's see if he goes for a move. I don't think he's gonna, but you can see on the minimap there are yellow sectors, so people are definitely going off. Maybe some wet runners I'm not aware of. As on lap 17, we have a safety car again. So yeah, those yellow sectors did turn into safety cars. You can see the Haas, I think, of Spiet. It was who caused it. Now that guy is notoriously known for gambling heavily in changing conditions, but he is in the back of the grid, so those gambles haven't paid off. But you can see there are puddles forming, so 4 wets might be an option soon enough. But the conditions will be drying in the end, so I'm not going to pit for full wets, as I'm going to try and replicate my strategy of just going for full speed now. As yeah, a snap of O's there. That's what I was fearing. Not confident, not enough experience in the wet conditions, and we have a snap of O's there. Powered is going to go down our inside. We're going to defend it, go off track in the in doing so, but he does back off. So we stay in P2 behind Ender, who now has 1 second lead over us, but he has the penalty. So even if you don't overtake him, we just have to stay within 3 seconds. As now onto this straight, Powered is appearing to use ERS as he is closing in on us. Not enough to go for a move, I don't think so. No, he's not. So we just stay clear of him here on lap 21. And yeah, now we're just going to try and focus on closing the gap to Ender. You can see 1.2 seconds, 1.1 seconds. We are faster. I do think we are faster. Yes, we are. Alright, now let's see the gap to Powered. It is 7 tenths. 6-7 tenths. Let's see through this corner. Are we faster? No, we're not. Oh yeah, we are. Sorry, we are. Spiet retires from the session. Now that's another safety car. Another safety car. I don't know why he retired. Maybe it was just he didn't feel like his strategy was good enough, and he just or he crashed. I think that's the more plausible option. As we now go across the pit lane, you can see right on the left, people are pitting for wets. So now they're pitting for wets. They didn't do it before, they're doing it now, as you can see the puddles. But I do think it's going to dry. I do ask Mark for his advice, but yeah, they never take Mark's advice literally, as he will quite literally and figuratively crap all over you. Yeah, as now on lap 24, safety car is going to come in. Tire wise, we are looking good. We have the same tire wear as everybody else. As we're now gonna try and look as to where Ender is gonna go. Yeah, Powered is still behind us, so he did come from last to third. And now we do need to outscore him by quite a lot, because as Ender goes for the charge now, he does accelerate now. As I was gonna say, we need to outscore him to keep the championship alive, as he has a 20-point lead. As now, yeah, into turn 1 we go. Ended quite tentative there. We are gaining on him. Maybe it's not tentative. Maybe we're just faster. I'm hoping on that. As Powered already 8 tenths behind us, so I do think we're faster than him as well. So that's good news for us for our race. As now at the end of lap 29, there is going to be incident bottom left. No, there is not. What? No, there's not. What am I saying? Yes. Yeah. Yellow flag. There's a contact, and there's gonna be a red flag. A red flag. Huge upset. That's not good for Ended because he's gonna be closed up with everybody with his 3-second penalty. Now, funny enough, that is my first red flag in the whole game. In the whole game, I don't remember if there were F122 as well, but I've never had a red flag. Not in a how do you say it, league race anyway. So now we're just gonna bolt on the softs, and it's gonna be sprint to the line with power behind. Now we're gonna have to the inside line for the restart. It's gonna be 3, 4, 5 red lights once again. It's lights out and away we go. We do get a good start this time. Howard, however, already alongside us, but he's gonna get boxed in by Ender, which means we're gonna have the inside line for this turn. We push him a bit wide there, but yeah. Absolutely ruthless. We don't leave him any space. That is important for our championship, as he's going to get pushed down to P4 by his teammate as well. As now we're going to try and look to overtake Ended. XL right on our gearbox though. He's going to have a look. We're going to defend the inside line. He's going to try and stick it around the outside. We're going to break late. Hold the inside line. We have a little tap there and he backs out. He backs out. So now we're 1.3 seconds behind Ended, trying to close the gap. 4 laps to go. XL being overtaken by Calevra once again. He started P4, I think. Yeah, and Paul is behind us now, about 2.5 tenths already. So I'm just gonna try and replicate what we did in our opening stint, and just absolutely smash the timings and overtake Ender. But that's gonna be easier said than done. And now on the back straight, he does have DRS. Is he gonna go for a move? I don't think so, because he doesn't have the straight line speed. We're not catching up to Ended quite like I wanted to, as we now go onto the back straight once again. Yeah, you can see Ended is actually marginally faster than us on the soft, so that's quite interesting. However, crucially, we don't care about Ended because he has a 3-second penalty. We only care about Powered, and he is not overtaking us. We are saving up every inch of battery we have and deploying it on this straight to keep him behind us. And on lap 30, you can see we are beginning to put a gap on him. He is now 8 tenths behind us, and crucially, we are not more than 3 seconds behind Ended, which means that on this final lap, we are effectively in the lead. Now, sadly, Ended isn't going to finish P2. He's going to finish P3, but that's still an outstanding result for the team, as we're going to finish in first place. Victory in Singapore. My voice is gone. Yeah, that's good for a championship. I hope I'll see you guys in the next one. Like and subscribe. Bye bye.